Boys, what's good? We are back on the tube. It is a leg day today. I'm currently just preparing my pre-workout meal. Today is a high day. I don't think I'm going to take you through a full day of eating today because I've done that quite a lot in the past. And to be completely honest, I'm fucking sick to death of having to film everything I eat because it's quite a bit. So if you're interested in what a high day looks like, it looks like every other day, except like if you want to know, I ate like literally my last video was a full day of eating. It is the exact same as a training and non-training day, except the protein is minus 50 and the carbs are plus 120, and the fats are down a little bit. But basically, it's the exact same as a normal day, just with more carbohydrates. So more rice, more honey, more fruit. But yeah, I've got legs today. I'm actually trying at the moment. I'm on Facebook Marketplace. I saw some lav mics, like some DJI mics, so that I can talk you through a leg day, because it's a little bit more exciting if you can hear my voice and hear my pain throughout leg day. But yeah, I'm about to cook up meal numero uno, which is pre-workout meal, which is the exact same. It's fucking rice pudding. So I just got 140 grams of raw weight rice in there right now, cooked obviously, and then I will put this bad boy on top, this bad boy on top, which is just whey paste, and some blueberries. But I'm gonna, I'll probably show you that when I finish it. But apart from that, fuck all. I'll do a little bit of work, do a bit of client work, some check-ins, and then it will be time to skeet to the gym. Come on, tell me that. It kind of looks like a bit of slop on the fucking camera, if I'm being honest, but it is so fucking good. If you haven't tried, so if you're a fan of cream of rice, you haven't tried rice pudding, and you're in a bit of a a growth phase and your carbs are a little bit higher and not quite as hungry, rice pudding, yogurt, normal rice instead of cream of rice, fucking elite. It is bright as fuck right now, so I'm squinting like a dog. The mics fell through. They didn't fall through. I just waited around so fucking long, hoping that old mate would reply. Didn't reply, so I fucking left without mics. So there's no mics for this session, but eventually we'll have them. But I'm walking to the gym. So the gym, as I've previously said in multiple videos, is like a 25-minute walk. I walk to the gym and I walk home for my daily steps. So I'll have steps in between and in the morning and stuff like that when I do cardio. But this is a main gist of how I get my steps in, which is a big recommendation for anyone in a fat loss phase, is just having a routine with output. Obviously, steps are great because they're passive and you get them anyway throughout the day if you have a reasonably active job or whatever. But if you do not, having little forceful outputs throughout the day that realistically isn't a heavy output, like for me, walking to the gym, walking home is like a total of 50 minutes walking. But I'll listen to a podcast on the way, listen to a podcast on the way back, and it feels like fuck all, and it tackles like 7,000 steps for the day. Which right now, I'm not in a fat loss phase, so for me, it's more of a digestion side of things and just general output, so that I'm not a lazy cunt throughout the day. But for anyone in a fat loss phase, if you have the opportunity to walk to and from the gym, get it done. And if not, find some other way to get just general steps in that is like a routine every single day. So for me, I'm not in a fat loss phase, but when I am, it's going to be super seamless for me, who already gets 10,000 steps through their daily routine, to just go for an extra fucking hour of walking each day, if that, to bump my steps up from like 10,000 to 12,000. And then from there, I don't really have to worry about fat loss because my routine stays the exact same. It's just a little bit of extra walking and a little bit less calories, which I think is a completely underrated or undervalued system to have in place, is making the difference between a prep or a fat loss phase and a growth phase fucking marginal. Like a very small difference makes it all the more enjoyable and all the less painful because it's not some big complete flip on routine. But yeah, walking to the gym, it's fucking hot. Leg day, let's get it. Actually, another thing, I'm going to spit some more noise while I'm here. Fuck it. I was listening to a podcast the other day that had a very good point. It was my coach's podcast, actually, Taylor. I forget who it was with, but they were speaking about the mental fatigue that can come into play from thinking about a stressful situation or a, for me, in this instance, leg day. I believe it was spoken about in the same context. But avoiding thinking about, for me right now, my hack squat, or my pendulum squat, and my leg press. To be honest, just avoiding thinking about the whole leg day until I get to the leg day saves me so much stress and anxiety. What they were speaking about is avoiding the stress-inducing thoughts of, oh fuck, I've got this big heavy lift coming up, and how much that can play a role in your mental freshness and lack of fatigue heading into a session. And it's something I already sort of practiced, simply just because I hate being nervous, and leg day does that to me every time. But definitely something to practice, and something that was, a fantastic takeaway from that is, if something fucking scares you in the gym, or anything, fantastic, still get it done. Nearly just fucking killed me. Because doing hard things is super positive, but avoid the thought of it until you have to do said hard thing, and then just do it. And you provide yourself way less of an issue when it comes to said hard thing, or at least way less of like a mental issue.
I haven't even started. I just got here. Fuck me. Starting off with, I hope you can hear me alright. Starting off with seated hands. So I always start with hamstrings. If I do that, they're a weak point, so I prioritise them at the start of the session. And then it also means my legs are a little bit more warmed up as I get into the more heavy compound movements where my joints would be a little bit more compromised without said work. So yeah, seated hamstring. Okay, second exercise. It literally looks like I've completed a leg day. So fucking hot. Second exercise is laying hamstring curl. We'll get to that in a minute. I wanted to touch on intra-workout hydration, intra-workout nutrition. So because my carbs are quite high, I have intra-workout carbs, both on a high day and a normal day. Today is 50 grams. I've actually got 55. I will have 3 of these bad boys, which is literally just coconut juice, like 100% fresh coconut juice. And I will basically just scull this now, and then I'll have the second one probably after this exercise, and I'll have the third after probably the third exercise. Obviously, as you can see, hydration is fucking super important in an environment like this. It's fucking like 35 degrees outside. There's no air conditioner in here. The sun is beating down. It's like a big shed. So it's probably like 40 degrees in here. But if I wasn't hydrating correctly, obviously this will have electrolytes and stuff, and it's got a bit of sodium, a lot of potassium, along with the carbs that will supply me some energy. But it is, in pretty well every environment, intra-workout, nutrition and hydration, like electrolyte balance, very important. But it is quite literally the difference between me on the last 3 exercises, 1, hating my fucking life and feeling like shit, and 2, actually progressing, or not progressing at all and feeling like a fucking pile of snot. So, super important. Now, the reason why we get these in prior to finishing the session, so a lot of people I see sip on their carbs throughout, which is fine, obviously, but there is transit time between this entering my mouth until my body has processed it and is basically being turned into a form of energy within myself, rather than just liquid. So that is why I like to get all of my carbohydrates in, getting them in, around halfway and making sure all 50 grams are in. It's basically just like a surefire way to know for sure that I'm getting those carbohydrates in within this session, rather than sipping on, which I used to do a lot, sipping on throughout, and then having like 500 mil, 250 mil worth of carbs that you just have to skull at the end of your session that are realistically going nowhere. So getting these in as early as possible, one, because I think I need it, but also so that I'm 100% behind while training rather than after training. This is so good. There's like little coconut chunks in there. So fucking good, oh my god. We are now onto what I would consider the worst exercise of my week. Leg extensions. These are by far the most excruciating exercise that I have, without a doubt. So the pendulum squat and the leg press are like brutal and they're scary. Like this. Leg extensions, bro. Fucking hate it, if I'm being honest. I really do hate it. But I will do it every single fucking week because I'll hate myself more. I hate this if I don't do it. I think that's probably a big misconception as well. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe people don't think this, but I think a lot of people think that people who have a slightly more advanced physique or who are into the gym actually enjoy like things like this, like these. Like, don't get me wrong, there's definitely some exercises that the joy of doing them far outweighs the slight discomfort we have from doing them. But for me in particular, this leg extension, not one of them. I do it simply because I have to, and because as I said, if I don't, I'll fucking hate it. I do this for no other reason other than the fact that I want big legs. Oh yeah, by the way, second one of these going down, second coconut juice. Today's been hell worse for sweating as well. I don't usually sweat like this. Like, I do sweat a lot, but this is insane. I've drank 2 of these, which is 500 ml, and I've drank 2 litres of water, and I'm still thirsty. Like I am thirsty as fuck, dehydrated. I need to drink more water. I'd say I probably lose like 4 kilos of fucking sweat throughout the session, but a little treat before I fucking commit the suey wire leg extension. Adductors. Not really much to say here, other than the fact that I am fucking cooked, guys. I think I'm halfway through, not even halfway through. I'm so pumped, so just going to shut up for a while and try and power through. Alright, fuck squatting down. That's like a bitch, man. We are on to the pendulum squat. We have one set here, thank fuck. But I am number 3 of coconut water going in. I am fucking cooked. Like I might have to actually take like a 20-minute sit down here before I do a set. So I'll reset a little bit, get some mental capacity back. Coming to talk, get some mental capacity back. And then it will be one set on this bad boy. Okay. We have one last hurdle, right? We have a leg press. Unfortunately, there's 2 sets here. I took like I said, I took like a 20-minute rest before the pendulum squat. And everything that I sort of gained from the mental capacity from that rest was completely eliminated in that set. So I'm just going to get frustrated with this. This is a set that I'm going to feel suboptimal. I'm actually swapped leg press. It's my first time on this side of this one. I was using the Arsenal one that's over there. It's a little bit lighter. I think it's lighter. It was a little bit less incline. So I was getting to a point where I was trying to load up like 20 plates. And it was just not ideal at the end of a leg day. I don't want to be fucking on 20 plates. So this side of this one, I could probably put on like maybe 10, 12. I think I'm sort of guessing from the last time I used this. We'll see. Okay, so it turns out I was completely incorrect. The Cybex leg press was even lighter than the arse one, so luckily I didn't have to load that one up. I just got on after someone got off, and then had to move all the plates over here. But I'm going to do first warm up and then get into it. I don't know why it's so dark in here. I think they turned the lights off. It's literally still the middle of the day. I'm so unbelievably sweaty right now. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but there's not a single spot on my t-shirt that looks like I haven't just jumped in a pool, which is this focus on me right now? I think it is. Yeah, I'm quite literally saturated. Like, it feels fucking disgusting. That was brutal. That was really hard. 1 rep in reserve, 0 rep in reserve, same sort of vibe. I'm fucking cooked, like real cooked. I usually do calves today, so I'll do calves like every second day. And I still will do them today, but I'm not going to do it right now. I just need to get home and eat. My food is so fucking cooked, so I'm going to probably sit here for a little bit, recuperate some brain cells. I need to get some more water and I'm absolutely not had enough water. Dude, I've literally had 3 of these and those 3 coconut waters and I'm still dehydrated, so I can only imagine how much sweat I have to sweat out. I needed that. Oh, I needed that so bad. Oh. Fellas, I am so unbelievably cooked right now and so unbelievably wet. Like, you wouldn't even fucking believe it. Genuinely just, I don't know if you can tell, but I literally may as well have jumped in a pool. Like even my shorts is like I've just jumped in a pool and then jumped out. Like it's fucking insane. Today was unbelievably hot, as you can tell. I need some sustenance bad. Really need some food right now. So yeah, I'm gonna speed walk home. I'm so wet that I don't want to put my bag on because it feels disgusting. I might even take my top off. Fuck, it feels gross right now. Yeah, got like a 20-minute walk home and then grub up, get some fucking rice in my gob. All right, boys, I absolutely should have showered prior to eating this meal, but it's getting a little bit late. It's like 3:45 and I've only had 1 meal, so I don't want to get too far behind because it is a high day. So meal 2, or post-workout is exactly the same as pre-workout, except there is banana and 10 more grams of honey. And there's no yogurt. So I just put this on instead. And I literally just have this, like rice, like it's cereal. Like I'll just pour shake on top and just eat it like it's cereal. So slam this motherfucker. And then I have no idea what else I'm gonna do today, but I'm fucking cooked. So hopefully not a whole lot. This looks fucking good though, not gonna lie. Yeah, cereal fucking rice. Just like rice bubbles, but instead of rice bubbles, it's rice. Toast test for the boys. So good, so simple, but rice, protein, blueberries, honey, banana that I'll eat in a minute.